Terry.
Stand-up comedians, feng shui. And I don't want this between us, because tonight we are going to, I want no barriers between us. We are going to speak the truth. Are you ready to talk about sex? Yeah, how many of you have seen Friends and you know Phoebe? Yes, we are going to use Phoebe's method to get at the truth so we can have a sex survey. Now, Phoebe asks you a question and you don't think. You just answer immediately. And that is the truth. And that's what I want you to do when I ask you questions, and with enthusiasm. So are you ready for Scary Jerry's Sex Survey? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Question number 1. On the back of these Christmas cards they send you for free in the mail. How many of you here tonight are good at sex? Wow, you guys must really suck. Of course, if you do, then there's somebody who thinks you're good at sex. Probably. Okay, that was that a very Swedish reply, maybe? So very, very lagom, modest, yeah. Let me ask you this instead. How many Swedish people here tonight? There was a little more enthusiasm there, and I will take that as the answer to the first question. Because it's true, isn't it? Swedish people are good at sex. You know what you're doing. I've been living here for 36 years. I know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't want to leave anybody else out. Is there anybody here tonight who's not from Sweden? Just us two. Okay, don't worry, they'll teach you if they haven't already done it. The Swedish people will teach you. Like they taught me.
He's actually good at sex.
Oh yeah? Do you usually watch?
I've heard.
You've heard from the next room, through the wall, okay. Exactly what I was gonna say. Question number 2. Thank you for playing the game. How many of you here tonight find yourselves right now, at this time in your lives, in a sexually sustainable relationship? Now, I don't want hands or clapping as much as I would prefer to have oral. Thank you. I like that. In more ways than one. Okay, that was heartwarming. I really didn't have anything prepared to say on that one. That's just good to know. And I want to hear a noise for, I know Milad, my lad, was asking you about couples in the room. How many of you are here as a couple? Yeah, wow, a lot of enthusiasm there. I'll get back to you guys later. Question number 3. How many of you like to use words when you're having sex? Thank you for playing the game again, and also for demonstrating exactly what you say, and with what amount of enthusiasm you don't say it. You're too busy listening through the wall, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so most of you apparently don't make much noise, but you realize if you're not making any noise, it doesn't even count as sex. Huh? Yeah. You don't know, that's just two people having a seizure in the same place at the same time. That's not officially sex. It's just an epileptic fit. Sorry. Question number 4. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading my mom's handwriting here. You guys are perverts. I would never have my mom write my sex cards. She spells fellatio wrong every time anyways. This one's different. A different format. And this one is more for self-reflection. But you can answer if you want to. Do you consume porn, or does porn consume you?
No.
A lot of laughing, nervous laughter, no comments except one definitive no. Now you realize that none of us know which of the parts of the question you were answering. So we can interpret that in so many ways. But we'll just leave it alone. We don't know. That's your truth. We don't need to bring it out here. Okay, I have nothing else for that one. Let's just move on to my last question here. Question number 5. Yeah. Getting back to the world of Friends. TV show Friends. Back to the Phoebe method. I ask, you don't think, you just answer enthusiastically. And this one is really in the world of Friends, but it will tell us so much about you. Are you ready? Yeah. Were Rachel and Ross really on a break?
Yes! Yes!
Now I'm getting back to you couples. I promised you I would. How many of you couples here gave the same answer right now?
We said the same.
Yeah, okay. How many of you couples gave different answers? Somebody, and then the rest of you don't want to admit it. I am sorry to inform all of you that you will be broken up before the weekend unless you go home tonight and you watch that episode and you discuss it thoroughly. And maybe even write a 14-page letter throughout the night that you leave for your partner to read in the morning. Just like Rachel did. This is Friends, Season 3, Episode 15, the one that Scary Jerry told you to watch again. And that is all the couples therapy you will ever need. So I actually do have more questions, but my time is up now. So I ask you all to come back tomorrow and we'll do the rest of the questions and we'll finish this thing properly. And by the way, none of you are allowed to have sex until we're done. Scary Jerry! Here comes Cappuccino Brown! Mr. Brown is in town!
I don't get shit confused. I got a small circle. I'm not with different crews.
Y'all make some noise for our sex ed teacher one more time.